Tonight, MP may affirm his legacy as one of the most prolific bucket getters in NBA history. Will he set a new single-season scoring record in this game? We'll find out. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Philadelphia 76ers. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the three. And for the Hornets, Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Then it's Knipple, then it's Ball, and it's Bradley in at the two guard. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule when players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh yeah, the adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Philadelphia moving it around. George for three. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Bridges misses. Oubre on the wing. In his last outing, 8 points for him. There's a screen. And here's Maxey outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
Here's Bradley. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Bradley, that's good.
Yeah, nice pass. Knipple with the high basketball IQ. He just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. The three is up, and he buries his first look.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
Out to the right wing. There's Ball with a three, and Charlotte another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Maxey. Pass to George. To Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 5.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Embiid, coming off a terrific game against New York. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for center.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. George passes to Oubre. Kicks it to George. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Oubre against Ball. And Oubre gets it to go.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want, adding, he's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive. Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Guys?
Allie, thank you. So it's Philadelphia now, after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Knipple. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Buries it from 3.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Bradley. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Embiid. Williams defending. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Bradley. Softly drops in the floater. Bradley's got 10 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Maxey finds Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the three-point line, he is going to cook you.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Outside Maxey. Williams against Embiid for 3. Maxey, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's Bradley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 13.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. He drops it from range. Oubre's got his second basket of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bridges outside. Back to ball. Here's Bradley. Three-pointer. Knipple, no good. And here's George. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist from Maxey. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They defeated Washington in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And it's Maxey missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, he jams it straight down.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Bradley's gone 6 of 8 from the field. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Drummond. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Watford. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Here's Bradley. Nails it from 3. Bradley's got 18.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Dennis Grimes. 13 points in the win against New York.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
The Sixers trailing. Watford with a screen. Here's Payne. He takes it in, and he buries his first look.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 20.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Payne with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Misses the three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Bradley, pure from three-point range. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Drummond passes to Payne. There's the three. Miller pulls it in. And for Charlotte, they're shooting an incredible 61% to start this game. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Now here's Drummond. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Really left him alone that time.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
76ers trail by 6. Payne finds Drummond. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Grant Williams. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shots of the night.
76ers. Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Watford. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Edwards. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Here's Bradley. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Pass to Embiid. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Charlotte on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Cameron Payne out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And Watford pulls it down.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you guys.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Payne. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. The three ball. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Bradley. Give him 23. Drains the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Embiid. He's closely guarded. Embiid drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bradley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
Now here's Bridges. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Hornets leading by 3. White, the pass to Bradley. Knocks it down from distance. Bradley's got 29.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Walker, a screen on White. Pass to Walker. Hey, from beyond the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia. White with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Bradley, that's good. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for White. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Walker. '76ers trail by 8. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Watford gets the bucket.
Really unselfish play by Embiid, keeping others involved.
Puts up a deep 3. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 34.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Payne, pass to Watford. Outside Payne. The 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor. Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And so here is Philadelphia after Charlotte's 3-pointer on the other end. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. No luck on that one.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Ball outside. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Payne, pass to Edwards. From deep. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 11. Pass to Knippel. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. All no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Embiid, a screen on ball. And here's Embiid. Here's Grimes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grimes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Bradley. He's got 34. Soft touch off the glass. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Embiid muscles through the contact.
And sometimes Joel Embiid is just that good. He can be unstoppable.
Here's Knippel. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Grimes, the pass to Watford. Stripped away. It's stolen. Edwards against Bridges. Watford, the pass to Payne. Back to Watford. Pass to Grimes. From outside, off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Knippel, no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Embiid, a screen on ball. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, too easy.
So they trusted Embiid in this situation, and he used every bit of the clock to get his look.
Bradley with a drive. Stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Grimes with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Bradley. Here's Ball. There's the triple. Ball sticks the 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And here are the Sixers now. They trail by 9. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Here's Embiid. The Hornets making their last shot.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Counted from distance. Knippel's got 9.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Ball against Payne. Intercepted. And it's the Hornets on the break. Hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
And take a look at Bradley. He's the top vote getter in the Eastern Conference. Fans from all over love his game.
Yeah, and he's got the respect of players from around the East. What a season he's having.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Here's Bradley. Pass to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey to stop the run. James with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside man. Pass to Bridges. Here's Bradley. 43 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the... Oh, my goodness! Wow!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? For 3, Maxey tips it up. The rebound by Bridges.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Oubre. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Philadelphia with another miss. Oh, deflected. Maxey against James. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
James passes to man. The three-pointer off the mark. This Sixers squad is struggling. The kick out to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 16 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up. I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And the 76ers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Bridges passes to Bradley. Outside man. Now Bridges. Pass to Bradley. From outside the arc. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Now here's George. Launches it. And the 76ers another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Charlotte on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
All right, next up, we've got some potential competitors in this year's three-point contest for you.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Edgecombe, still without a bucket. Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Then there's LaMelo Ball, then it's Knipple, and it's Bradley in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
And here's Charlotte now. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. And here's Embiid. Williams defending. The kick out to Maxey. Three-pointer, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
A great move. I mean, the defense... has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You take a look at Bradley. Right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Yeah, some guys hit that rookie wall, but he just keeps getting better, and now his team is relying on him.
Jacks up a 3. Edgecombe, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, impressive work on the boards by Embiid. You love seeing a big man like him use that size to his advantage.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Bridges passes to Bradley. And here's Knipple from the arc. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shot clock at 5. Bradley, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bradley. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And here's Maxey outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Here's Ball. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. Fires the three. Edgecombe, no good.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Maxey surveying the D. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bradley's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. Yeah, don't think Knipple relies only on spot-up shooting. He can surprise you with some moves off the dribble.
Maxey finds Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Embiid's got 19 points. Here's Bradley. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bradley. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. And the 76ers shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Maxey. Good D by Ball.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Bridges passes to Bradley. No good with the triple. The 76ers shooting around 44%. Not bad. George outside. Takes the three. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Bradley. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Oubre. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Bradley. And another one! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Pass to Knipple. Here's Bradley. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Outside Oubre. George sets a screen. Oubre, that one's good. Oubre's got 10.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Watford's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Oubre.
Usual on the court.
Maxey against White. Williams a screen on Maxey. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And Williams with the basket on the assist from White. White's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's White. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays. I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Outside Payne. And it's all from three-point range. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to White. Back to Miller. From down in the low post, it goes. Miller's got 10 points.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Grimes. The offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Maxey. 19 points in the game. Payne with the bucket.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
White, the pass to James. Miller against Maxey. Back to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And Charlotte making a change here. Green is checked in. Both free throws good from Maxey. A minute 22 left in the third. Green in the post. Watford covering. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Maxey for 3. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. White for 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Outside Grimes. Right side Payne. Drummond to screen on White. To the inside. Outside Grimes. Beyond the arc. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Grimes has got 6.
Oh, you gotta love back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Lowry launches it from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the three. And that one's good. Green.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Embiid. And he gets that one. Embiid's got 25 points.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Lets the three fly. Man, misses. Well, the 76ers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Lowry, the pass to Payne. Screen by Embiid. That three's off the mark.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Pass to McNeely. Outside, Green. Now here's Mann, defended by Payne. Three-pointer. Mann misses. Outside Grimes. Now here's Payne. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Back to Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists now in the game. The Hornets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Man, Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Lowry, the pass to Payne. The three is up. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Offensive rebound, back to Mann. They set the pick. 4-3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Watford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Lowry left side. Back to Embiid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And that's now 27 points for Joel Embiid. Then the pass to Green. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
And here's Payne. Pass to Embiid. Outside Payne. Embiid drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Here's Payne. The Hornets pull it in. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside man. Here's Salon. Green for 3. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Up top, Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
James passes to man. And here is Green. Pass to James. The three. And the three-pointer goes. James has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payne pass to Embiid. To the right side. To halt the run. Grimes' shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Payne pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. Embiid, a screen on James. Back to Embiid. Rebounded by McNeely. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run. Man with it. Embiid's there. Pass to Salon. Payne against Green. This one for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Maxey with it. It's Grimes on the wing. Checked by James. Wing shot on the way. He can't get it to go. And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Man with it. He's against Watford. James can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Now Watford. Grimes up top. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green, a screen. Here's Man. Nails the wide open jumper. Man's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Payne to win the drought. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Salon. Now here's Man. Out to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And that one's good, man.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Screen by Embiid. And here's Payne outside. Up again. It's good on the putback. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Green against Maxey. And it's Green missing.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 23.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
And that one's good, man.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. And it's Maxey missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Man, the pass to Green. Here's Man. Watford covering. And here's Green from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside Grimes. Outside Payne. Back to Grimes. Rebounded by McNeely.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Steps back. Here's Mann. And he banks in the layup. Mann's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
There's a screen. Payne, the pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 8 assists here tonight.
Yeah, you better close out harder than that on Tyrese Maxey in the short corner.
James finds Green. Here's McNeely.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Salah. And here is Green. From the arc. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Mann. Outside Payne. Now here's Embiid. And here's Maxey outside. James with the rebound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And here's Charlotte now, following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. Outside, Green. Here's McNeely. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Watford. Here's Embiid. Outside Payne. From downtown. The rebound by Mann.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
We're here with MP, who racked up double-digit assists in the win. Felt like your teammates knocked down the shots every time you found them tonight. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Winning feels good, but winning together feels great. I mean, I'm feeling like $1 million right now.
You look like you're having a good time.
Hey, this is what it's all about. This is why I wanted to be in the NBA. Nothing else I'd rather be doing with my life than this. This is the ultimate feeling, and I love winning.
I think we're all feeling it, MP. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. See you next time.
said it would be a tiny little promotion in my locker.
Listen, they love the first video we talked about Copperpot. They just feel like the product needs to be a little more prominent.
Prominent? Austin, how much more prominent can this get? My sneakers can't fit in there.
You could buy a house to hold all the sneakers with the money to make if this product takes over. You just need to clean it up.
A house.
A house.
Sneakers.
For your sneakers.
Man, why don't you leave with that this box? Shh, what's the deal? Yeah, get out of here.
Okay. Hey,
Shoot,
sleep well.
All right, MP, you're always locked in, but seeing there's something extra tonight. What's going on?
Well, when you're trying to prove that you're the top bucket getter in the NBA, it's not just about winning shootouts. You have to get it done versus the toughest defenders.
Is that what you're facing tonight?
Oh, for sure. This dude is no joke. And playing him for an entire 48 minutes is I mean, you're going to feel it in your whole body the next day.
So how do you prepare for that sort of mental and physical challenge?
Physical part, that's all work in the gym. Mentally, it's about staying focused, and one thing that helps me with my concentration is cognitive. When I need a great night's sleep for mental clarity, and that's exactly what cognitive delivers, I depend on this product. Can't go wrong with it. Get a copy.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at Memphis, it hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And I think for Memphis, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Bradley is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Knipple in at the small forward spot. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Gigi Jackson. Edie out there with John Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2. And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now, here's Bradley, following the miss by John Morant, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Coward, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's Morant, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Hendricks. Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Hendricks, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now Jackson. After the missed three from Bradley.
You got to be kidding.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. To the paint. It's sent back by Edey. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. No good off the front iron.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Ball kicks to Bradley. Cans it from downtown. Bradley's got 5.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges left side. No good from outside. Jackson against Ball. Back to Edey. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one drops for them.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dunk by Edey.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Knipple, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Morant. He makes that one drop only a second, 5 tries.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Bradley, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson, right at the free throw line. Bridges with the board.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. Knipple sinks the three-pointer. Knipple's got 6.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. Here's Bradley. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Bradley gets it to go.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so here's Memphis following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Coward. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Outside, Ball. It's over Morant. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Bradley. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Edey gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Memphis is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. The Hornets pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's Grant Williams making himself a target in transition. Good job sprinting the floor.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now Morant, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Morant finds Edey. Here's Coward. Three-pointer, bangs home the trifecta. Coward's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah,
and yep, another basket.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Coward's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Have to like what we've seen so far from Bradley.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
new group. And then for Charlotte, Salon's checked in, and it's Brandon Miller in for Knipple. Now Anderson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 9-point game. Pass to Jerome. Now Anderson, defended by Bridges. A fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so here's Charlotte. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's a 12-point Charlotte lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clark sets a screen for Anderson. Pass to Wells. 4 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Philadelphia. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Jerome. Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Right back after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Kobe White, also Bradley out there, Brandon Miller out there with Bridges, and it's Salon in at the 4.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out to the right wing. Anderson outside, fires from deep. It's rebounded by Salon.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bradley kicks to White. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Anderson with the ball. No scoring in this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Portland, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Seeing where Charlotte is now, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Bradley gets it to go.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now here's Bradley. And good! There's another.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962 It stood for decades until now.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who would? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Oh, you look at Bradley. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out at the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into it.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Here's Wells from outside off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And there's the try. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Let's take a look at Charlotte. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And you know, for the Hornets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Morant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here's Bradley. Following the basket by John Morant. No good that time. Jerome against White. Pass to Coward. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Bradley can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he dunks it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Jackson. Pass to Coward. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game, and it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 20-7 run, and Bradley gets it to go.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Here's Jerome. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Clark. Now here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And here's Bradley from 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Right side Bradley. Here's Salon, guarded by Jackson. Bradley passes to White. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miller against Morant. Jackson has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Bradley, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Coward. And that one's good. Morant's got 17.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And here's Bradley from 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Bradley. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. The Grizzlies pull it in. Coward's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Clark. Morant outside. It's good from long range. Morant's got 20 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Jerome passes to Jackson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Miller outside. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. With the step back from 12 feet out, the Hornets pull it in. And it's Bradley off the drive. Takes it off the glass. Bradley's got 51.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Jackson with the screen. Now here's Morant for 3. The Hornets shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 23.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Jackson following the 3 from Bradley. Jackson passes to Clark. Good on the shot. And it's 6 points for Brandon Clark.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here's Miller outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jerome. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Shoots it up. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jacks up a 3. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Clark kicks to Morant. Pass to Jerome. And stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Bradley. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Back to Jerome. Now Morant. And that time, also a missed shot. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Miller finds Bradley. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Morant. 23 points in the game. Clark, a screen on Miller. Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 25 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hornets on top. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Charlotte Hornets.
We knew they wanted to track it, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Bradley.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Morant against Ball. Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Outside Brent. And slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Pass to Coward. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Latrey. Bridges with the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Bradley, and that one is hammered home.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Grizzlies shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Morant looking around, and it's in there. Morant's got 27.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Pass to Bradley from the arc. Hits it again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
Here's Hendricks. Back to Morant. Here's Coward. A three-pointer is right on target. Coward's got 13 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
That one goes. Counted.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Pass to Knipple. A 3-ball, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. So people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Here's Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Pass to Edey. To the left wing. Here's Coward. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen by Knipple. Bradley with the bounce pass. Top of the key ball. Back to Bradley. Puts up a deep 3. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Hendricks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Hendricks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Now Edey. Pass to Jackson. Back to Edey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Knipple. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Now Knipple. And it's rebounded by Morant. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Morant with the drop. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Knipple, guarded by Jackson. There's Ball with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bradley with some nice D. The Hornets shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. Memphis moving that ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Hendricks passes to Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass the ball. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
First one falls for him. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for John Morant. The Hornets also changing it up. Salon's checked in, and James subbed in for Knipple. And so Bradley nails both of them. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Outside Bradley. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Memphis making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Back to Edie. Jerome in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Bradley passes to Bridges. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson, a screen on Bradley. Here's Jerome, and it's Clark in the corner. Here's Jackson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Memphis has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. The free throw drops for Jackson. 1:39 left to play in the third. Now Ball. On the wing, Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 8.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Outside Jackson. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Jackson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Bridges dishes the ball. Carries it from three-point range.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
The Grizz Grizzlies shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Clark kicks to Jackson. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Salon. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
James the pass the ball. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Off target from three-point range. Jerome with it. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 34 points.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
And so it's Charlotte with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And coming back from the break, he set the record for points in a season last quarter.
Arguably, this is the greatest offensive season in NBA history. He's been consistently unreal all year. No one has scored more in an NBA season. How incredible is that?
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Josh Green. McNeely out there with James. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Salon in at the 5. Pass to Mann. James a screen on Morant. Mann can't hit. The Grizzlies on offense. Clark finds Jerome. And here's Anderson. Morant passes to Anderson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Green with a screen on Jerome. Mann can't hit.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Morant left side. 4 on the clock. Over Green. And it's Morant missing.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Pass to Green. Here's Salon. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. And again, the Hornets missing. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morant against Green. Here's Clark. He gets that one. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Mann passes to James. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Pass to Mann. James dishes to Green. Here's McNeely, guarded by Morant. Jerome against Green. Here's Mann. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Here's Mann, guarded by Jerome. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Up top, Morant. By Green. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Green with a screen on Jerome. They kick it out to Green. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Wells. Back to Jerome. To the middle. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Down low. Here's Man. Outside, James. Off target with his three. For Memphis, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Morant against James. Anderson passes to Jerome. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Wells kicks to Anderson. Jerome passes to Anderson. Anderson with the screen for Jerome. To the paint. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is where Anderson has functioned for most of his career. So savvy on the interior.
Green finds Man. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is. From your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Man passes to Green. No good on the three. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Pass is on time and on target.
Here's Salon. Now here's Green. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Green deciding where to go with it. Driving to the basket. They push it up 4 on 3. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Grant Williams is checked in for McNeely. Charlotte in total control. Here's Man. Over in the corner, Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's the three. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trained Man knows how dangerous he can be shooting the basketball. Nice three-pointer there.
Morant outside. Out to the wing. Here's Hendricks. There's Jackson with the three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Outside, Green. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, big response from Josh Green. I love the confidence.
Outside, Jackson. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Jackson. From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Right side, Williams. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Green. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Here's Mann. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Memphis has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Morant outside. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Williams passes to Mann. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mann.
I think when you think about the young man, Trey Mann, it's that he brings such a high motor. You never have to wind him up. Believe it or not, such a valuable attribute.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Both free throws good from Mann. The Grizzlies shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it will go down as their 48th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Bridges for 3. Edey with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Hendricks. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Morant. The shot's good. Morant's got 42 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, you managed to lead your team to the win tonight despite the focus of a lot of attention from the opposing defense. How do you deal with the extra attention?
Look, when you're the top threat on the floor, like I am, the other team is going to send their best players at you. That's going to happen every night. I know I have to perform in spite of it. That's my job. I'm fine.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, This is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Scorers of all time.
All right, trainer. Let me school you on some things. This is going to be about the NBA.
That's good.
Big surprise, right? The three-pointer has been around since 1980. 1980. That's a very long time. You keep it up? And the leagues had best in the world doctors, data, and coaches since then, too. Probably since before then. In all that time, every single NBA player has had their degrees, right? Trained and conditioned their bodies and worked with world-class coaches. I've scored more than any of them. Any of them. Ain't no asterisks on that record, Frank. I am the greatest scorer ever. And that's a fact. So respect that. Good. So we'll sit down now. Okay. All right.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Then it's Knipple, then it's Ball, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. P.J. Washington out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Irving in at the point. Our 2 defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Washington, a screen on Ball. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
To the wing, right side. Back to Bradley. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bagley. Pass to Irving from behind the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Here's Bradley. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here's Knipple from the arc. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here's Charlotte now. After Dallas' 3-pointer on the other end. The 3 from Ball. The shot, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Flagg. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Knipple. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
Bagley passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Bradley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Bagley, and he buries his first look.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Sinks it from distance. Knipple's got his second bucket of the night.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Thompson outside. Washington right side. The open shot by Thompson. Hornets with the rebound. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture. I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Oh my, the air is thin from out there, but I'll tell you what, he's got deep range.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Bradley. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Inside, here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Charlotte trailing. Ball right side. Bridges passes to Bradley. Fires from deep. And the Hornets, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Bradley. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Sinks the tray. Bradley's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Bradley with a drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Charlotte. Bagley, a screen on ball. Irving finds Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass the ball. Here's Bradley. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Thompson outside. No good on the triple.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Ball. Again, Charlotte.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 9. It's good. Thompson's got 11 points.
Thompson's so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Here's Bradley. Hits a three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Thompson outside. And there's the screen. The 3. The rebound by Bridges. On offense, here are the Hornets. Ball passes to Bradley. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's take a moment now to look at the rookie leaderboard. The best playmakers over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Con Knipple.
And some of the passes he's made during these last 10 games have been incredible. You can tell he's brimming with confidence right now.
Yeah, he's been making every kind of pass you can imagine. Spectacular, simple, plain, in the half-court set, in transition. Kids dropping dimes at a high rate in every way possible. Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Hornets making their last shot. To the middle. Outside Johnson. Gafford with a screen on Miller. Johnson for three. Bradley grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 8. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling for him?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer, just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Pass to Bradley. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bradley's got 25 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Marshall. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Williams, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte, a shot by Johnson, no good.
But already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
He's off on that one. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. On target from Ray.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's White. No points yet. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Bradley. Hits the trifecta. Bradley's got 30.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
It's stolen. And it's the Hornets on the break with 2 seconds left. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Charlotte on top, leading by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Chris Middleton is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bridges misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Flagg from downtown. And the Mavericks, another three.
Yeah, count him up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
Here's Bradley. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now Middleton. Pass to Flag from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Bradley. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bradley's got 32 points in the game. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Williams with the screen. Here's Flag outside. That one doesn't drop. Charlotte leading by 7. To the inside. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got 34.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Pass to Flag. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bradley's got rebound number 7 tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Some changes for Charlotte. Knipples checked in for Miller, and it's Ball in for White. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2021.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Bradley after the basket by Dallas. Charlotte gets it back. On the wing, Bradley. Over Flag. Bradley misses.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And it's Flag missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Mavericks trail by 9. Inside. Here's Middleton. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bradley. Nice passing by Charlotte here. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bradley's got 7 points for the quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They're all elite shooters from three-point range.
You look at Thompson, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now. I just love the ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Flag, coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort. He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Knipple with a bucket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Flag. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte will have it. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against San Antonio, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bagley comes in for Gafford, and it's P.J. Washington in for Williams.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Flag. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
Yeah, Flag's gonna make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
Here's Bradley on the take.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Bridges against Washington. Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so it's Dallas with it, after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. The three from Washington. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Of rookies that are red hot, the leaders in scoring over the previous 10 games. Fourth, Cooper Flag.
He's shown that under the right circumstances, he can really make his presence felt on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, he's really come into his own over the past couple of weeks. He looks like a veteran out there in terms of his confidence.
Washington with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one's good. Irving.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduce you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Bagley. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Bridges. Irving against Ball. Pass to Bradley. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
On the wing, Bradley, defended by Thompson.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
Irving against Ball. Irving, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Washington. Irving looking around. This one for three. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Marshall passes to Bagley. Now here's Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with a three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Bradley. Pass to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Bradley. Launches a three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got 18.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Now here's Irving. He's got 18. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. Thompson outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Bradley puts up a three. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Washington, a screen on Ball. Irving fires from way outside. Another three for Dallas.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Bradley, and it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Off target from outside. And so it's Charlotte with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Zach.
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Switching back to that first half of action, Everything's been working for the Hornets.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hornets shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Then there's LaMelo Ball, then it's Knipple, and it's Bradley in at the 2. And again!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. He invites contact, and he's not shying away from anyone.
On target from range.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
And Ball gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Irving. Five on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Charlotte shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
One shot.
If there's anybody that can come out of college and command leadership right away, it's Con Knipple.
Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Knipple with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The 3 from Ball. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Irving with it. 21 points in the game. The 3 from Thompson gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 26 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Irving. Over Ball. Ooh, it's Kyrie Irving with a sensational play. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Bradley passes to Ball. Now Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And the 3 off target. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Irving. Bagley a screen on ball. Irving for three. Knipple with a rebound.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And got it! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Irving for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bradley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Back to Irving, looking to win the run. Again, the miss by Dallas.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Bagley down low. He's against Bridges. Washington outside. Fires the three. They get it back. Bagley. And finally, they hit one.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
On the wing, Bradley. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Off the mark there with a three.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Bradley. Power is home.
Oh, wow. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Washington outside. Pass to Bagley. And here's Irving. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Dallas with it. Now Irving. He's got 26. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Green. Here's Salon. Now here's Ball. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 23.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Washington. Green covering. Out to Thompson. 4-3. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Charlotte shooting their 5th attempt at the line of the game.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bagley. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Thompson. Dallas shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. He has 29 now.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he still rolled.
Another one falls. Amazing. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
From 11 feet away, the kick out to Williams. Here's Gafford. And at last, they get one to fall. Gafford's got 8 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Back to ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Basket counts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Now here's Williams. No points so far. Spins. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Marshall from deep. Hornets with the rebound. And here's Ball. Here's Bradley. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Irving with it. Bradley grabs the board. The deep three. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Flag. They need this. He can't get that one to fall. The Hornets shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, VA, he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to James. Back to Bradley. From behind the arc. Hits yet again. Wow!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Gafford the screen. To the middle. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Gafford's got 10 points.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Bradley, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams looking around. The floater, and he lays it up and in.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Bradley. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Comes up empty down low.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Williams on the wing. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
They get wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot-around right now. We got to save their body. They just get shots after shot.
Boy, an unhappy Jason Kidd pointing to the effort his guys are giving, or lack thereof.
Yeah, they're not being serious about it. Missing assignments, losing focus, that's not how you get it done.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got flag. Najee Marshall is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Williams in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass the flag. Over Green. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Hornets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams. Hornets with the rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to McNeely. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. James passes to man. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Middleton. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Marshall passes to Middleton. Back to Marshall. Tipped. It's stolen by James. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Daniel Gafford picks one up. All right, Clark, what do you expect to see when Josh Green is on the floor?
Well, in any and every role he has, he's going to give you everything he's got. But I think his best role is as defensive stopper. I mean, 6'5", good wingspan, good strength. He can guard a number of positions.
That one's off. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Here's flag. Irving for 3. He can't hit that time. Pass to Green. Outside man. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to flag. Back to Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Here's McNeely. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. From the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass to flag for 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Irving, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside man. The three is up. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the shot's good by Irving.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Now man, pass to McNeely, fires for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Irving. 13 feet out. The Hornets pull it in. Salon, he's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Green.
With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Now here's man. Pass to McNeely. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. McNeely's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Salon.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to man. And Clark with the landmark decisions, opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Down low. Here's Salon. And they pick up 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving, that's good. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Outside man to the inside. Salon. Pass to McNeely. Launches it. Man, misses.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Count that bucket. Marshall's got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
6 on the shot clock. Here's man. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Flagg. Gafford the screen. Here's Irving. He's guarded by man. Jacks up a 3. Irving, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's man. Williams on the wing. Pass to Salon. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Flagg. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green. Well, the Hornets shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to McNeely. Now here's Green. Here's Salon. Off target with the three. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Williams misses. Williams has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. And here is Green. Williams defending. Here's McNeely. Inside. Here's Salon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That gives him a double-double in this one. Williams on the wing. Green covering. Some room here for Williams. Cans it from the wing.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The three from Thompson sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 29.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
To the middle. Here's Salon. He's guarded by Washington. And there's a 3-second violation. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte.
Numero 0, Miles Bridges.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
James passes to man. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Washington finds Irving. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. No good on the 3. Outside man. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.